Hey, what's going on, y'all? Grand rising, good people. Look, I know I haven't been on here in a while, but I'm here now. Okay. I don't know if I told y'all that we buried my brother a couple weeks ago, and yeah. So it's been rough. Okay. I ain't no front. I was in here cleaning up, so I got gloves on. I was in here cleaning, but it's been rough, y'all. Rough. But you know what? You gotta pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and keep going. You know what I mean? You can't let life just suck you up. You know, you can't. You can't let life just suck you up. Because, oh, it will if you let it. You know what I mean? It will definitely like suck you up and keep you, keep you in a dark place if you allow it, you know. So I'm glad that I'm in a place where I title this I am or you. I'm in a place where it's though I'm comfortable in my skin, right? And um, yeah, you know, I'm definitely comfortable in my skin. I definitely love me. I love me today. You know what I'm saying? At one time, a while back, I couldn't say that, but I definitely love me today, and I refuse to let anybody, and I mean anybody, like take that away from me. I got a inner peace, right? And that's something that I had been looking for a long time, but I finally got it, right? Doing work on myself, okay? Me doing work on myself, my inner self, okay? I finally found that inner peace, and I finally, I love me today, you know? And I think that's the problem with some people is that they not comfortable with themselves, right? No matter what type of person you are, you can always change. You don't have to stay that person. You can change, and you can change. Just simple as that. It take work, but you can change. Okay, it's all up to you at the end of the day. And some people are just nasty people. They nasty. They disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no respect for others. Okay, and because of that, they they don't like them. They don't like themselves as a person. And some people can't accept themselves, right? They can't accept themselves. When you can't accept who you are, that's a problem. When you can't accept who you are, that's a problem to me, because you have to get to a place where as though you can love you and accept you for who you are, right? If you're a nasty person, then you need to change it. If you're ashamed of who you are, then you need to make some changes. It's just that simple, you know. But that's why so many people lie, and that's why you have so many people out here that lie, and don't they not straightforward about who they are as a person. You know what I'm saying? They not. Oh, I was looking that way, y'all, because I heard noise in there, and then my cat was right there. So, okay. But yeah, they they not. A lot of people hide who they are. They try to be one person, but then uh, I mean, I'm getting sidetracked. Some people hide who they are because they don't like that person. Okay, they don't like that person. But when they come out and they're around people, they act like they in love with themselves. Oh, I love me. A bitch love herself. Ain't nothing you can tell me. They got a whole lot to say as if they love themselves, right? But for real, A lot of people don't love themselves. They don't. They have a hard time with it. They have a hard time being comfortable in their skin because they are nasty people. Okay, they do have a bad attitude. And instead of putting in the work and making some changes, some people just, they rather stay the way they are. And what they do is spend time in telling lies about who they are, right? Who they are, and trying to front like they love themselves and stuff like that. Just like prime example, when you talk to somebody and you ask them what do they want in a relationship, and a lot of times they can't even tell you. I'm looking at my cat, y'all. A lot of times they can't even tell you what they want in a relationship. You know why? Because they don't even know. They know they want somebody with money and shit like that, but they don't really know what they really, really want when it comes to a relationship. Same thing when accepting yourself for who you are, right? Some people can't do it. They can't do it because they know they're not a good person, right? And let me tell you something. Things really kick in when you get by yourself. When you by yourself, I'm telling you, that's when shit really kick in. Shit get real when you by yourself, right? If you notice, some people can't take being by themselves. I know quite a few people like that can't take being by themselves. They always want to be with somebody or always want to be around somebody, right? Because they can't stand being by themselves. They're not gonna come out and tell you that, but if you watch them, they gonna show you. They gonna show it to you. If you watch them, they gonna show you that they can't be by themselves. You know why? Because they don't like who they are. They don't like their own company. Okay, they don't. They don't like their own company, and because they don't like their own company, they can't stay. They can't stand being alone, being by yourself. Because when you're alone, what does it make you do? When you get by yourself, what happens? What happens when you get by yourself? You start thinking. You start thinking. What do you think about most of the time when you by yourself? What do you end up thinking about? You. You. You end up thinking about yourself. That's what you end up doing a lot of times, right? When you by yourself. You end up thinking about you, who you are as a person, the things you have done in your life to other people, right? When you do bad things in your life, when you by yourself, people may not be honest about this, but I know for myself, I know when you by yourself and you've done bad things to people, when you by yourself, you start thinking about that shit, right? Because you know that shit wasn't right. So you start thinking about that, thinking about those things because you know it wasn't right. So when you get by yourself, yeah, you can I've done things to people, not bad, 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 like something I gotta be ashamed of, right? But I have done, little petty stuff to people. And yeah, when I got by myself, I thought about it. And a lot of times I went back and apologized because that ain't even me as a person. So I had to go stand on business and apologize. Okay, and that's what I did. But I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like F that. No, I was like this and it was like no, it wasn't. I felt that guilt, right? And so I had to go back and apologize because I felt guilty about doing that. I really did. And so, you know, that's what some of us got to start doing. Some people got to start just being real about themselves, being honest and upfront with the bullshit. Seriously, that's the problem. Some people don't like themselves. They know they're an ugly person. They know they're a nasty person. They know they got a nasty attitude, right? But they don't want to come clean about that shit. They don't want to come clean about it. They want to hide it or try to cover it up. When it's going to show. No, I don't care how much you try to cover it up. That stuff gonna show. Okay. Especially, I'm gonna tell you the main times that a lot of stuff come out, that a lot of stuff show up on you, is when you get into a relationship and you done told that dude that you this type of person and you that type of person. I don't like this and I don't like that, but I do this and I do that, and I'm like this and I'm like that, right? You done fed him all this bullshit because that's what it is. Because what you done told him is not true. The shit you done told him not true, but you told it to him, and and eventually y'all going, something gonna happen, and y'all going, the true you gonna show. The true you gonna be like, what? This is me. This is me. This is who I really am, God damn it. And you ain't even gonna have to say it. It's just gonna pop out. It's just gonna come out. Because that's what happens. And a lot of people don't want to believe it. What's done in the dark comes to the light. It comes to the light, people. You can try to hide it and hide it. I feel like I got skin on my lip. You can try to hide it and hide it all you want to. But eventually, that it comes out. It comes out. The true you come out. I used to get upset, right? Because a lot of people didn't want to deal with me, right? For whatever the reason, they didn't want to deal with me. And I thought it was me. For a long time, I said, what the fuck's wrong with me? I try to treat people fair. I treat people nice. What is going on with me that people, like like trying to keep their distance from me? My underarms and shit don't stink. My ass don't stink. So I'm like, what is going on with me? Well, let me tell you something. A lot of times it's not you. Okay? Well, not a lot of times, but sometimes it's not you. It's them. Right? And that's what I had to come to grips with, that it wasn't me. It wasn't me that they had a problem with. Okay? It was the fact that they couldn't take being around me because I upset their demons. See, when you are a decent person and you try to treat people decent and everything, a lot of people not gonna want to be around you. Real talk. They not. They not gonna want to be around you because, first of all, you're a decent human being. Okay, you're not a shyster. Okay, um, you give people the best in you. Okay, and so with that, if these people over here got nasty attitudes, negative vibes, and all that shit, right? Of course, they're not gonna want to be around somebody like me. Okay, because first of all, I'm gonna call them out on their bullshit. I'm gonna see right through them. Okay, and they already gonna know that I'm straightforward, a straightforward person. They're gonna already know that. All right, at the door, they're gonna know that I'm a straightforward person, and I'm gonna call them out on their bullshit every time. So that's why people don't want to be around me. I'm straightforward. And I don't care if you don't like it. I'm a straightforward person. And when you come with the bullshit, I call you out on it. And that's why people don't want to deal with me. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm not going to change who I am for you, or you. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't changing who I am for nobody. Especially if it's not especially if it's not something bad. I could see if I was, a bad person and I show bad stuff about myself, that'd be something different. But I'm not a bad person. And I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And I'm not a shyster. I don't treat people nasty and mean, but you got some people out here that's like that. And that's why people that's like that can't stay in my company. It bothers them. It gives them a bad itch. know what I mean? It gives them a bad itch, and they got to get away. They got to go. They got to go. Just simple as that. They got to go. You ever had your ear to itch real bad? You be like, ooh, ooh, right? You be like itching that mongee because it be itching. Yeah, that's how people are when it comes to being around me. They got an itch that they just can't get rid of because they gotta get the fuck away from me. Simple as that. Because they know that and it is what it is, you know. And hey, you know, it's sad. It's sad how people are today. But I'm so glad I'm at a place where I can be by myself. I'm at a place where as though I love me, and I'm at a place where I'm comfortable in my skin. Okay, I'm glad of that. I'm proud of that because when you get there, can't nobody take that away from you. Motherfuckers can talk all they want to, right? But when you get to a place where as though you comfortable with you comfortable in your skin, right? And and you can talk about you, right? Like I can get up here and talk about my shit. I don't care what you think or how you gonna feel about me. I really don't. I really don't. You know, but I can get up here and be honest and open about my shit. I can tell you where I've been at in my life, in my past. Because you can't take my past and whip my ass with it. That's what you can't do. Because I owned up to what I did in my past. Okay? I can talk about where I've been, what I've been through. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not ashamed of it. Acceptance is a motherfucker. And everybody can't do it. They just can't. And some of us have done things in our life where it's though we can't take it. We can't accept it and move on. We can't. We can't accept it. Not only you can't accept it, but you can't make it right. You won't go back and make that shit right with whoever you did it to. Because some people think, you know, you weak if you do that. You're not weak. That shows growth. That shows growth when you can go back and apologize to somebody for what you did to them, right? And try to make it right. That's growth. Growth. Okay. And so, you know, we got to stop getting caught up in the bullshit. That's the problem now with a lot of us. We caught up in bullshit. And that's why we can't get our life right. Seriously. That's why we can't get our life right because we're too caught up in what's going to make us look weak and what's going everybody gonna think I'm a clown if I apologize and this, that, and that. You know, we be thinking about the bullshit instead of looking at the bigger picture. Apologizing to somebody for what you did to them is growth. Okay? Ain't nothing weak about it. It shows your strength. That's what it do. That's what it does. It shows your strength. It doesn't show no sign of weakness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what some people have been taught that. Sometimes you gotta unlearn and relearn, right? When you've been taught a bunch of bullshit, sometimes you gotta unlearn and relearn, you know? And that it just is what it is, you know. But I miss being on here, y'all. I really did. I miss being on here. I ain't been on here so long. And I keep saying I'm gonna tap into this thing and run it up. You know what I'm saying? And do what I gotta do. But I keep things be happening. Life be lifing, okay? Just that simple. Life be lifing, right? And I don't get to do what my intentions are. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Cause I'm getting ready. I gotta put my foot in my own ass. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do. Sometimes you gotta put your foot in your own ass, and you gotta give yourself that big boost. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give yourself that big boost so you can like, do what you gotta do. But but yeah, hey, we all have been through something. The thing is that some of us cannot accept it. Like I said, acceptance is a motherfucker. Some of us can't accept the things that we've been through, the things that we have done, right? See, everybody wants to talk about the good stuff, the good things, right? But don't nobody want to talk about real shit, right? Like where you been at for real, for real, for real. Like what you been through for real, right? Like I'm a recovering addict, okay? Over 16 years from heroin, okay? And somebody that was very close to me turned me on to it, okay? Somebody that was related to me turned me on to heroin. Now, check this. I knew I was doing something wrong, but I didn't know enough about heroin to make my own decision about it, right? Like, say for instance, I turned somebody on to some heroin, but I told them before they did it, look now, you do this shit today, you gotta lay off this shit because if you do it, constantly doing it for at least 3 days straight, you're gonna be hooked. This shit gonna make you ill when you don't have it. And when I say ill, you're gonna be pooping on yourself, farting, throwing up, and everything. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna run it down to you. Then you can make a choice, a conscious decision, if you want to even mess with it or not. You see what I'm saying? Now I knew I was doing something wrong, but I didn't. But wait a minute, y'all. What's going on here? I'm wait a minute, y'all. But anyway, I okay, so that it is what it is. What I was saying, y'all, I lost my what I was saying. Damn, because I ordered something and I was waiting for it, and so that's what I was checking for to see if it had came or not. But it's not really saying. But oh, right, over 16 years, right? But that's what I was saying. So if I run it all down to you, if I run the law down to you and tell you what it's all about, you got it. You can make a conscious decision if you want to even mess with that or not, right? Because I'm putting you down. I'm letting you know where this shit will take you at and what it'll do to you. So you can make that decision. Nah, I ain't trying to mess with that. Or yeah, let me try it out anyway. I didn't get that chance. I knew I was doing something wrong, but I didn't get that chance to make a conscious decision because I didn't even know enough about it. I didn't know nothing about getting ill and all that. But anyway, somebody did it that you know that said that they love me. Okay, but neither here nor there. They have passed on, and I did forgive them for me. Okay, I did forgive them for me, and I got rid of the anger and the hurt and stuff that I was, dealing with. But yeah, you know, um, but I'm just saying, if you're going to do something like that to somebody, make a conscious, let them know what's up. What's up with what you doing? Don't ever. I would never turn somebody on to some heroin. I wouldn't even have to tell them what he do to him because I wouldn't turn them on to it. Period. I just wouldn't. I would never want to do that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where it took me at. Why would I want to do that to somebody when I know what it did to me and how, what the things it did to me in my life and what happened with my life? You see what I'm saying? So no, I'm not going to do that to somebody else. No, I'm not. You know, but but it was done to me, and that's okay because look at God. God done picked me up, straightened me out, cleaned me up. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me for a minute, y'all. Excuse me for a second. I'm back, y'all. So, you know, uh, I'm just saying, you gotta watch what you be doing to people because I'm telling you, that shit'll come back to you. It will come back and bite you right in the ass. Yes. Yes, it will. And the thing about, hey, but it ain't gonna be that long. Oh, okay. And the thing about it is that they, the thing about it is that it's not gonna come back to you the same way you put it out there. It's gonna come back 10 times worse. And some things go past you and get to your children. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful what you be putting out in the universe. You really do. But some people don't want to hear that shit. They do what they do and suffer the consequences because it's consequences for everything that we do. If it's bad shit that you doing and putting out there, you're gonna have some bad consequences that's gonna come back. Okay, for real. Did y'all hear that story about the woman that matter of fact it was a I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna say this. It was a woman and a man. They was husband and wife, and they adopted some melanated children. Okay, and of course they treated them like they were slaves. Okay, they went to jail. So I'm gonna try to keep my eye on that story so I can see what the outcome gonna be. Hmm. Excuse me, y'all. But let me tell you, it's a lot of stuff I don't understand. Like I be hearing people talk about reparations, right? And a lot of times I don't get involved in those stories, in those things, right? But my truthful opinion is that I feel as though we should get reparations because the same shit that happened back then is still happening now. So I don't understand why people feel like we shouldn't get reparations when we should. Because the same stuff that happened to us back then is still happening. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I've been on here 30 minutes. I try to keep them short. Like when I come live, I do. I try to keep my lives kind of short because some people uh, some people don't mind long lives, right? Now, if they very interesting, then yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if they really interesting, if I'm really putting down some interesting stuff, then yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll stay on here longer. But if I'm just on here, kind of like just talking about life shit, then I'm not gonna stay on here long. But yeah, I hope everybody been doing well, you know. Let me tell y'all something. I sit and I be thinking sometimes, right? And I just had to holler out. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. All praise to the Most High. Yeah. Always, just sometimes I just gotta do that. Like seriously, because He has brought me so far. You know what I'm saying? I mean, He has really brought me so far. And my daughter that's with Down syndrome, she will be 16 this year. They told me she wasn't gonna live past 5. But you know what I told them? You're not the doctor. Okay? You're the doctor in this building, but you're not the almighty doctor. That part. That's what I told her. You're not the almighty doctor. That part. Right? Because I knew that God had his hands on me and my baby because my baby came. She got issues. Right? She went through a lot of stuff, but she's here. God don't make no mistakes. Do you hear what I say? He don't make no mistakes. And I've been taking care of her ever since. By myself. Well, with my daughter now, my daughter older, she helps me. My daughter helps me too, right? But I've been doing it, and I thank God every day because sometimes it's stressful, y'all. I ain't gonna say it in front. It's stressful, okay? But sometimes I get tired, okay? So I'm not gonna sit here in front to you like, oh, everything is just yes, peaches and cream. You know what I mean? No, it's not. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I love my daughter. I love her. I do. I love her, and I do whatever I can to love her and protect her. But it's stressful sometimes. It really is because like sometimes when I got something to do or somewhere to go, like during the summer when she's not in school and I got an appointment or something to go to, I don't have nobody to watch her. Sometimes I have to take her with me. Depending on where I'm going, I can't take her with me. Sometimes I gotta reschedule. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes it's a little stressful. It really is. But I works it out. I works it out, y'all. God steps in. He works it right out for me. So my throat feels so dry, like. But yeah, God steps in and intervenes and works it out every time. He really do. And then sometimes you got to accept things for what they are. And you just gotta deal with it. But let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing to see her growing and progressing the way she is. My daughter's really, really, really doing the damn thing, right? She trying to walk. My daughter, my baby trying to walk. That's her and they making all that noise. Y'all know I can't do nothing about that, okay? She makes as much noise as she wanna make because it's her business. As Tad said. Cause it's my business. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all know I can't get her to be quiet because that's her business. She make as much noise as she want to make because it's her business. But yeah, for the most part though, she's a good girl. You know, she have her moments, as we all do, as we all do. But she doesn't know how to tell you that something's wrong with her, right? So she'll just get agitated, and sometimes she wants to fight. But that's because she's agitated. Something's bothering her. So if something's bothering her, and she can't open up her mouth and talk and let me know what it is. So yeah. But for the most part, she's good. She really is. She's a good girl. She really is. And I love her. I love her. And you know what? I think people get mad with me too, right? Because from where I come from in my past, I think people thought that I wasn't gonna be able to take care of her. That part. Yeah. I think people really thought that I wasn't gonna be successful in taking care of her. And God said, I got you, my child. Yes, he did. He's had his hands on me ever since. And I've been taking care of my baby ever since. Stop playing with me. All praise to the Most High. Let me tell you something. He'll do some awesome things in your life if you let him. If you let him. If you let him go and let God, he will do some awesome things in your life. You hear me? Some people don't believe them. Some people don't believe in the Bible. And, you know, I always be listening to people and and their shenanigans. That's all I'm gonna say is their shenanigans. Okay, to each his own. Okay, I believe what I believe. You believe what you wanna believe. That's how I look at that. I ain't arguing with you over what you believe because it's not my problem. You see what I'm saying? It's not my problem. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. Simple as that. Simple as that. You feel me? Like seriously. What he said? Oh, okay. Like I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have a thing to do with that. But I'm gonna break that off here, y'all. Yeah, I've been on here what 36 minutes, right? Hey, I'll be on here tomorrow. I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow, y'all. I think I'm gonna come on here a little early. I'm gonna try to come on here about 12 o'clock. I ain't sure, but I'm gonna put it up. Y'all will see it up, um, posted and stuff. And y'all come on in here and talk some with me. Hey, yay, 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 yay. Don't pay me no mind. I like being silly. I like being happy, y'all. No matter what, you know what I learned taught myself. No matter what's going on, right? I'd rather be happy through it. You know what I'm saying? I like being happy. I like laughing and smiling. No matter what's going on. That's what you're gonna get from me most of the time. It's smiling and happiness. And me showing love, you know? Because let me tell you something. Life is too short, okay? And what I mean by that is that my brother, right, was like, whoosh. My brother was like, whoosh, gone. I talked to my brother twice that day, right? And turned around, he passed away one something in the morning, that morning. Okay? Get down, Bobby. Stop. He passed away one something that morning. You hear me? Mm, mm, mm. That's what I'm talking about. People be here today and gone today. It used to be here today and gone tomorrow. Now it's here today and gone today. So you just never know. So spend most of your time, you know what I'm saying, laughing and talking and stuff like that. Get that evil spirit out of you. Don't be walking around evil and mad with the world. Okay? If you're not happy with your life, then do some shit to change it. That's all you gotta do. Do some stuff to change it. It's just that simple. There's no other way to look at it. You're not happy with your life, then change your life. It's all up to you. It's all up to you at the end of the day. We came in the world, I came in the world alone, and I'm gonna leave alone. Okay? If you don't like your life, then change it. It's stuff about my life I don't like. And I'm getting ready to do some stuff to change what I don't like. Okay? Yeah, it's some things about my life I don't like. I think my life should be better than what it is. I do. That's just how I feel. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to step out and do some things to try to change my life for the better. And that's what you have to do. Can't nobody change you but you. Okay? Can't nobody do nothing about it but you. It's your life. It's your life. And you need to do whatever it is that you need to do to make your life the way you want it to be. But standing around, sitting around, being evil and mean with an attitude all the time and being nasty to people and stuff is not the answer. That's not going to get you nowhere. What's that? All that's going to do is put you deeper, deeper, deeper in that hole. That's all that's going to do. It's not going to help you get ahead. You know, having a nasty attitude or being nasty to people. No, it's not going to change nothing. It's going to make you. Uh, it's going to make you slide deeper and deeper in that hole. Like seriously. So get up and get up off your butt and make your life better. If it's not the way you want it, make it better. Don't sit around mad with the world because your life is not the way you want it. You got to get up and do something about it and make that change. Can't nobody do nothing about it but you. It's your life. It's your life. Get up off your ass and do something about it. Huh. That's what I'm going to do. I got some things going on that I don't approve of in my life, but I'm going to get up and do something about it. I don't sit around pouting and mad with the world because my life is not the way I want it to be. So, it's all up to you at the end of the day. The ball is in your court. What you going to do with it? Huh. I'm just saying. I love y'all. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay safe. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.